A microphone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to me. Good whatever it is for you. Good morning, good brunch, good lunch. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm man, I'm just like tired. Been on a bus that's flipped 17 times. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're all doing better than me. I had 8.5 hours sleep last night. Feels like I had zero. I actually woke up like 2:30 in the morning. Felt like I was gonna have trouble getting back to sleep. I'm like, I was in one of those, shit, what do I do? Do I just get up? And I looked at my thing. I said I had 6 hours sleep. Like, yeah, it might be a long day. I might get tired. Problem is, like, I wouldn't be able to take it. I'm not going to be able to take a nap today because I got a firewall cut over later in the afternoon. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Gary in the house. How you doing, brother? So, I don't know. I was able to get back to sleep. Got another like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then I woke up more tired than when I was up at 2:30. Maybe I should have stayed up. I'm pumping the caffeine down my hole right now. All right, we're gonna take a look at the market. We're gonna take a look at crypto. It's all pretty boring right now. PPI, actually, I mean the market's pumping. The market is up massive, actually. I think crypto was up because of it. Uh, the market, is it a relief rally? Is it the bottom? Nobody knows. I can give my opinion. What do you all think? Is the bottom? Is this the bottom? Guess we can do a poll. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a quick one today. I don't have any stocks and options going on right now. Kind of just waiting things out. If we do continue to pump, let's see. Tesla's up $6 in pre-market. If we do continue to pump, I will ding 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 ding. I will be eager to sell some covered calls in Tesla because I think this is just a relief rally at this point. Ding 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 ding. All right, so the Nasdaq is if the Nasdaq's rocking, don't come a knocking. The Nasdaq's up 300. PPI data, it was up. Nope. Excuse me, Nasdaq was up a couple hundred points, which is no small move by any means. Before PPI came out, apparently PPI news was good. I mean, so it kind of validates CPI, I guess. Eight versus 8.3 expected. The market's going to start getting a little giddy over this. CPI came in low. PPI came in low. We'll get another CPI data and then one more rate hike, I believe, for the year. Or two more rate hikes? I'm not sure. One or two. Let's look at rate hike schedule. It is November. I think there's only one left. No, November 2nd. Come on, dude. Like, I just want dates. Why are you gonna be so difficult? December 14th. So we had one on November 2nd. We got one more left for the year. I think the market is pricing in at 50, 0.5%. So if CPI comes in good in December, and then the Fed does like 50, God forbid, even a little bit less. It could be I mean, obviously that could be good for the market. A little too early to call whether or not Tattooed Chef. Ugh. Palantir. Let's see how I'm doing in my Palantir position. Total profit and loss $110. 107 of that's just in the shares. So I'm doing the covered straddle is doing pretty good. I mean, both of those legs are up, and I'm pretty sure we rolled one down. So I guess overall, if the shares are down 107, I guess I'm down $20 in the options part of it. Sia Green, I got nothing going on the small account. ES is up 70, which is huge. Gold up $1. Crude oil got shellacked, I guess, yesterday. It was like $3 a barrel down, but I mean, we're still talking $84 a barrel. 84 is the new 60. When oil was in the 60s, that was considered high. I guess 80s is the new 60. Bitcoin futures 16,700. It was in some pretty wicked backwardation, about $700 behind, pushing $1,000 at one point. It is currently about 200, about $250 in backwardation. Typically, futures will be in contango, meaning the future price will be higher than the spot price. But right now, the Bitcoin spot price is lower than the future. No, wait, the futures is lower than the spot price, indicating, I guess, that in the future, the market predicts Bitcoin to be down. Casca in the house. How you doing, sister? We are 4 minutes in, and I'm at a loss for words. I don't got shit to talk about today. Bonds, what are bonds doing? They were 123 yesterday. They're up another point. That is good for the good kids. Bonds continue to creep up. That's a positive sign for the market. Let's pop on over to the charts. The SPX. You don't keep up on the happenings. What happenings? What are the his apps, Costco? What are you talking about? What happenings? You just come in and make this like generic statement. What am I supposed to think? All right, so this chart says we're still we need to break this trend line right here before we can start considering the bottom end. Before we can, and then we got the 200 right here, all big right here. Let's add another line to this. Right here is a pretty important, like we're pushing up on a pretty important area. Oh, excuse me. Twitter. I don't know what's going on Twitter. Is something new happening on Twitter since yesterday? Again, you're just being kind of vague, Casca. Is there something I'm missing out on? I did see that Elon posted a tweet over the weekend about how the RPC issues were causing problems with Android phones or something like that. And then this engineer from Twitter says, I've been working for Twitter for like 15 years and I can tell you this ain't true. Needless to say, that guy got fired. Stuff. Yeah, I've been watching Twitter lately. I don't watch it that much. We can pop on over to Twitter and see what's going on. Like Stacy's mom. All right, Bitcoin pushing 17,000. Let's take a look at that chart. Bitcoin is still SETI, Big Dick SETI, Chad Knight, Fortnite, whatever we call them these days, said the bottom's in, double bottom. I'm not so sure about a double bottom. But is the bottom in? We won't know for a while. I think it's probably just a relief rally at this point. However, if CPI comes in good next month, the Fed starts getting a little bit dovish, we can start seeing a turnaround. However, a double reverse smack you in the face, however, I'm not really expecting the market to just catch on fire. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a while. It's going to be... Ooh, we don't need that line. It's going to be... I mean, do I do it? Do we break out the .com bubble? Let's go to the weekly. It's going to be Dot-com bubble, crypto bubble. Dot-com bubble, tech and crypto bubble. I mean, look, it looks so similar. It starts right here, started right here. You saw this slow, steady. Actually, it started probably back here. Yeah, it's the exact same. Look, this line, this line, this line, this line. And this one went below this line right here. So, that's a parallel I don't want to see happening. See this line right here? See this line right here? It's a little bit steeper. It's probably more like that. I want to really compare it, but so this last time, and look at this. Well, look, you don't want to look at this, right? There were a couple times here. I bet you, like right here, the market was down 70%. Right here, it was down 54%. We had a nice little rally. People were like, bottom's in. Bottom is in. We had a 36% rally. And then another 50% dump. And then another rally. Another 55% rally. And another big fat dump. 46% dump. Man, tough times. This went on for years. 64% rally. Bottom's in. Oh, bottom has to be in, right? Bottom has to be in. We're down 76% in a 2-year period. The market is down, the NASDAQ is down 76% in a 2-year period. And then we're rallying. The market is now up 60%. The bottom has to be in. The bottom has to be in. I mean, you can see on the chart that it's not in, right? Another 52% drop. This is in October of '02. October of '02 to January of 5. 3 years, the market's up 104%. 5 years, it's up 200%. So it took 5 years to get to this. It took 5 years to get to basically a 60% decline of 2000. Nimrod in the house. Holy hell, how are you doing, brother? Stranger in the house, Ricky in the house, and Retro in the house, SBF in the house. All right, so, yikes. You know, YouTubers always like to say, market doesn't repeat, but it tends to rhyme. Yeah, they only say that when it makes them look good. They ain't saying that shit right now. The market repeats. The market doesn't repeat, but it tends to rhyme. The market doesn't repeat, but it tends to rhyme. So it's possible that this rhyme, we're currently only down 35% bottom. This bottomed out at 85%. And we didn't have this kind of this was just the dot-com bubble. I don't think there was any pandemics. I don't think there were any supply chain issues. I don't think there were any nuclear war issues, right? I don't think they were printing money like crazy. $75% takes us way down here. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm just saying mentally prepare yourself if it does happen. Mentally and financially prepare yourself if it happens. There's people out there right now backing up the truck. I don't think it's a bad time to back up the truck, but you got to be willing to be wrong. So back up that truck with disposable income. I don't. I mean, I'm already like sick to my stomach on how much money I'm down from the top, and it sucks that it could be. I continually prepare myself. It could be years. The next 2025 bull run that people are talking about might not happen. Another thing crypto YouTubers don't tell you is Bitcoin's only ever been in a bull run. What happens if we do go into a recession? What happens if we do go into depression? What happens if Kathy Woods is right? The Fed doesn't get dovish and it's like the Great Depression. She said that, right? Michael Burry is long. I saw that. He's mostly long in prison shit. I'm sounding like Savvy. I'm sounding like Savvy. No, he's convinced Bitcoin's going to 3,000. I'm convinced I don't know. All right, let's see what Retro posted. LOL, what the fuck on what? Are you talking about my Burry comment? His over 50% of his portfolio is in prison stock. Anyone want to buy Sam Bankman scam bank run frauds penthouse? I still think SBF was just a patsy. He was probably just the fall guy, the scapegoat. You ever listen to that guy talk? I've heard people say he's like an amazing hacker. Maybe. I don't know, right? I want a real, true, honest story on him. Is he really this big time hacker, or is that just like his posse that he has do the hacking? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that some kid that grew up with like his parents like well off and teachers and professors. What are they like, chairmans and Fed governors and some shit? I don't know. Like they're pretty high up in politics. Oh, like one of them taught with Gensler at MIT or some shit. SBF doesn't give a F. He's trolling on Twitter. Apparently, oh man, I got this space heater in my room. Sometimes it gets real stuffy. All right. So apparently, SBF is just this whole word letter thing he's doing is just to delete tweets and keep his tweet count up. Anyway, that's what people are thinking. There's a couple things. I don't really think that works. There's the Wayback Machine. If you're not familiar with that. Uh, I mean, it would be a bit of work, but what am I trying to do here? Trying to find the right web page I had open. God damn it. We'll do this. Click that, see what opens up. All right, let's do this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Why? Why does YouTube make links so difficult? Click. Go to site. All right, whatever. Oh, this is autism. I want SBF. SBF. At SBF. So this is his link. You can go like this. You can go like this. You can go like this. Wayback Machine. This is pretty cool if you've never used it. You get this. I don't know how they archive everything, but they do. So I can go to what his account was like any of these days, right? November 5th. There's a snapshot, two snapshots. We can go to 131. You can now view any deleted tweets he might have. We're excited to help return the assets quickly to customers. I wonder, like, you could, like, it would take some work, but you can look at deleted tweets. You can't, it's hard to scrub the internet. Also, I would imagine the government can subpoena Twitter and get his records. And sometimes these social media platforms might be like Apple. No, we're not going to open that phone for the FBI. Not going to be a good look if Twitter says, nah, we're not going to hand over the records to one of the biggest scandals in the history of finance. You know what I'm saying? Would not be a good look. I would imagine Elon would be like, here you go. We've even highlighted a couple tweets for you. All right. Let's get back to the boring ass market. I say boring, but it's actually there. That's what I was looking for. Now I find it. All right. NASDAQ. If the NASDAQs are rocking, anyhow, as I was saying, we don't know if is this just there's look at this chart. Look at this freaking chart. Like if we like everyone's the market's down bad, but is it really? Is it really down bad? If the market would have just done this and we were here right now, everyone would be like, there's not, the market's great. I think, right? This isn't typical. This isn't a market. This is like, how long did people really think this could go? Look at that. I mean, there was only one outcome here, and that outcome might not be done going down. If the market was down here, it would still be a good market. Like this would be a normal market. A normal market is maybe we need to come down another 32, 35%. I don't know. Bitcoin. What do we got going on here? Bitcoin failed 17,000. Let's get a capo update. I'm pretty sure I know what capo is saying. The bottom's not in. Good morning. Good morning, our Lord and Savior Capo. What I see, technicals looking bad. Price below June's low. Indicators bearish. Funding reset. Same bull traps as always, but even weaker. People falling for them. Comments like you're going to miss the train. Really? Question mark. Comments like you're going to miss the train. I couldn't agree more. Like, what train are we missing? Is there really a Bitcoin train leaving the tracks right now? What do you Retro's got something to say, everyone. We should backed up the truck weeks ago. I mean, did we really miss backing up the truck? In the grand scheme of things, if we should have backed up the truck weeks ago, is it really too late? I mean, aren't we still in beep 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 mode? Like, if you think the bottom's, did you back up the truck? I know Kurt backed up the truck. Did you grab your nutsack and back up the truck? I wonder. I'm gonna enter my, pin on my Trezor, see if I remember it. Because if I don't, we have an issue. I haven't been using these things in so long. I don't even. Now I gotta redo it. Ugh. Is it too late, Retro? I mean, Bitcoin low was 15,000. It was like $1,000 ago. Are you trying to perfectly? Altcoins are still at their lows. Good news. I know my pin on my Trezor. My Cardano is safe. Let's do a little test. Let's open my Cardano wallet. Data. See how long that shit takes. That's if we're lucky enough that it doesn't have an update. The shittiest wallet. The one bad thing about Cardano is it's terrible, terrible, terrible wallet. One option is to leave it running, but this bitch uses up 16 gigs of RAM. You need a supercomputer just to use this wallet. It's not that big a deal. I mean, this is the wallet where I just keep my money. I keep the bulk of my Cardano and I stake it. Stake it till you make it. See, there we go. Goddamn update. Yeah. All right. So Retro said we should have backed up. Well, if we backed up the truck weeks ago, Retro. Well, we'll say weeks. How many weeks? 3 weeks ago? If we backed up the truck 2 weeks ago, we would have been buying Bitcoin at 19,000. 3 weeks ago, we would have been buying it at 19,000. 4 weeks ago, we would have been buying it at the same price it is now. 5 weeks ago, we would have been buying it at 18,000. So when should we have backed up the truck? Like, it said it's low. Like, what was so special about weeks ago? It was higher weeks ago. It's lower now. Like, if you should have backed up the truck weeks ago, what's stopping you now, bro? I mean, it's right here. Bitcoin's at like historic lows. It's 16,860. It's low. It's like it was $1,200 away. I'm fear mongering. What do you thought? I mean, like you came in and dropped your dick down on the table like SETI. Oh, you're scared because I'm saying I don't listen to me. I don't know how many times I could tell you I could be wrong. And I've already got a big ass bag of crypto. If I miss the train, which I think is the odds of us missing the train, that train, like it might, its wheels might be like doing its thing, but it's still like, it's just like, it's mostly spinning on the tracks, trying to get traction. Like someone might be fueling that bitch with coal, but the wheels are mostly, there's ice on the track. Like it's got to burn through that ice first. It's going to take a while. And there's supply chain issues. So the coal, they're having problems getting the coal to the train. So we got time. Even if the bottom's in, do you think the bottom only lasts 5 minutes? I don't think the bottom's in. It could be. We won't know. No one knows. People declaring that the bottom's in don't know. People that declaring the bottom's not in don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I do know. We got time. It is highly unlikely that this market just catches. Do I got to show you the freaking chart again? Like, where's your common sense? You know what's going on with the economy. Does the stock market really deserve to be way up here? I don't even want to look at this. It's disgusting. Since the great, what do they call this? The great something, the great the 2008 collapse. What name? The great, I don't know. We're up 1,549%. We were up 1,500%. We're still up 1,000%. That's like 50% a year. Are you kidding me? More. Like, does the market like how dumb are people? The market was up 1,250% in a 4-year period here. And if we go to here, what was that? 2016? Trump? Are we going to blame Trump? Since Trump took president, the market was up only 340% in like 4 or 5 years. But what rationale does anyone have that demands that the market should be back up here again? This is clearly euphoria. We go like this for a while. I mean, man, this takes us out to 2030. I don't know. Like, I'm listening. Again, supply chain issues. Inflation's going up. When inflation goes up, people have less money to spend on frivolous shit. They have to spend it on food, water, rent, mortgage, gas. I have less disposable income now because of inflation. I spend probably $200 to $300 more a month now on electricity. That's a lot. I cannot believe how much my gas and electric company raised our rate. It's insane. It's like 200%. Not even joking. Like, I don't know how they get away with that shit. It's garbage. That's less. That's $200 to $300 less a month. I either freeze my nuts off, or I sweat my nuts off, or I turn on the AC. Did my stream stop? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I think we're still live. I saw a little spinny spin. Must have been dropping some pizzackets. But dude, that's so an extra $200-300 a month just to gas and electric. I haven't gotten a raise in like 2-3 years. I should ask for one, I guess, but I don't know. I would just like to offset that electricity bill. Because that's $200 or $300 less a month I have to invest. That's disposable income. I take my disposable income and invest. I try not to do things like buy Xboxes. I know, Costco, get on your high horse. Order DoorDash, like our boy Retro. Bro, you know you can order Costco and Walmart, have that shit delivered to your door and save a ton of money. Just figure out some dishes you can make. Figure like, what do you eat? What do you DoorDash? What do you Uber Eats? Is it like McDonald's and Burger King? Not that hard to make a tasty burger. Get an air fryer, put some fries in there, spray a little Costco olive oil on there. Because I'm assuming you're eating unhealthy. I know you're not ordering chicken salads with, that's just how you are when you're 30. You don't give a shit. You plow anything you want in your body. I will say though, you're doing better than me. I'm still ordering. I got 2 cases of Rain energy drink right out on my front porch, waiting for me to go pick up right now. I can't give up everything, right? Like I just can't. I mean, you give away more things as you get older and older. I keep saying I'm going to stop drinking that, but I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's see what's happening. Bitcoin making another push for 17,000. Ethereum 1267. Cardano, our boy Kurt backed up the truck on Cardano. Got his order filled at 30 cents. I got my buy order in at 10 cents. If that gives you any indication of what I think can happen. Now I do think it's unlikely that Cardano will hit 10 cents, but it's not impossible. Solana, I think Solana's going to 0. It's on its last legs. It's on its last life. It's on life support. We did a little bit of heavy digging into Solana yesterday, and they say Cardano's a ghost chain. Solana is the biggest ghost chain I've ever seen in my life. Is there shit happening on it? Just because people put projects on a scam chain doesn't mean it's not a ghost town. Like you can't the one of the co-founders, his LinkedIn page doesn't work. The other co-founder, you can find some information on him. You can't find anything out about the dev team. You can't find anything out about the roadmap. Heavily tied to scam, bank run fraud, Alameda, FTX, a lot of VC shit going on there. VCs are reeling right now. SoftBank just announced that they're writing off their 100 million FTX investment. And I shit you not, they said it was, you know what the reason was for investing in an FTX? I shit you not. The reason for investing in FTX was this: FOMO. They said they had FOMO. I still say a lot of people, like, there's a lot of pitchforks out on YouTubers and all these people saying, "Oh, you guys promoted this scam thing." Dude, shut the F up. No one, everyone on this entire planet was fooled. Why would you think? Anyway, I'm not going in that rant again. I like me some Chipotle. Isn't Quoboda like Chipotle? I think we have that here. I don't think it lasted very long though. Quoboda. Chipotle is expensive, bro. Yeah, we had that here. It didn't do too well, I don't think. Chipotle is way better. IMO. YouTube four-legged scapegoats. Sweet greens. What is sweet greens? Some kind of like salad, all you can eat place. Mitch, what you have sweet greens once a month or once every quarter, and you just throw that in there to try and sell out. What else you eating? I know you're ordering some like pizzas and a bunch of unhealthy shit. You know, Costco has like these big ass things of salads that you can get. You can make your own. You can make they'll deliver uh tortillas. You can make up your own carne asada. I'm telling you, bro. You want some extra disposable, and it'll say, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, brother, stops." Retro's getting all mad because come on, dude. I've been around the block. I know how people operate. You you're, you're cutting on the dude. What does that mean? I'm cutting on the DD though, slowly. What is the DD? The dark dick? You're cutting on the dark dick? On the due diligence? Oh, DoorDash. Usually, yeah, good for you, brother. Good for you. Walmart delivers same day. Costco, same day. It's not that much more expensive. Or get off your fat ass once a week, like I used to. So I effed my knee up really bad. Get off your fat ass and just go to Costco or go to Sam's Club. If you don't have a membership, get one. I think Costco's better. What would you guys do for Thanksgiving when you lived on the farm? God damn. I don't remember even celebrating Thanksgiving. I think my mom would make like mashed potatoes and pot roast and shit like that. Man, that was a long time ago. But we wouldn't chop turkey heads off or nothing like that. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't remember at Thanksgiving back on the farm, to be quite honest. I really don't. Maybe I'm scarred. Oh, people would do things like have like pig roast and shit too. Like you'd go over to someone's house and they'd have a pig roast and there'd be kegs and all that shit. So I don't know, man. In Kansas, there ain't nothing to do but drink, fight, and F. PFF. Drink, fight, and fudge. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have stayed in Kansas, I would probably legit be an alcoholic. That's probably not true, just because of the celiac and all that. But it would have been like the Midwest is geared to either make you a religious fanatic or an alcoholic or both. Yeah, get fudged by DD. Oh, all right. Ugh. Solana, Matic, 94 cents. Atom, up and Atom. Is my Atom wallet open? I've been thinking how I should buy some more Atom. I have 265 Atom, almost 17 pending Atom rewards. Earn up to 20% a year. Yeah, I need to start buying some more Atom. I mean, 20% a year ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. It's almost ridiculous, right? Like is this another Ponzi? Anything that all these YouTubers are saying, what did you think was going to happen? They're paying 8%. Well, this shit's paying 20%. We all know what happened to Luna and USD paying 20%. We are all full that was sustainable. Cadena, 91 cents. I'm taking a bath. Dot seems to be finding a low around $6. That does seem to be a nice little support and resistance of previous all-time highs to lows. Aptos is on our radar. Hasn't been out very long. Huge exposure to FTX. We'll have to pay attention. Phantom. I would entertain Phantom just because a lot of people. I think Nimrod was a Phantom guy. Nigel. Like these guys would talk about. I would entertain Phantom just to appease the mob. Phantom doesn't do shit for me. I have zero interest in Phantom. Near sounded cool. Like Near is one of those things. Like you hear. This is the problem with crypto. You'll start hearing things in a bubble. A lot of people start talking about Near. Retro is the worst at falling for this FOMO. Like it's got momentum. A lot of people are talking about it in a bubble. Nothing but good things. You only go to places where you hear good things, where it's manifest destiny. You're like, I heard a couple good things about LCX. I heard a couple good things about Phantom. I heard a couple, and then you seek out more and more information. You don't go look. You don't go. Most people don't YouTube. Is Near a scam, right? I'm not saying you fall for Near. I'm just saying in general, and I'm picking on you, but in general, we all fall into this trap. We fall into FOMO traps. A lot of times, it's hard to. People always also say, do the due diligence. Who the has time to do this due diligence, right? That's a lot of due diligence. I mean, we try here and there. We and I have done a tremendous amount of due diligence on Cardano. I think Cardano is my favorite coin, bar none. The problem with it is it loses its luster and its shine sometimes. And I'm just talking like I'll see a Cardano logo and it's just like, that isn't a sexy logo, right? But that's not a reason to start being bearish on Cardano. And then I'll see a shiny. You hear about this shiny new coin like Near or Phantom or whatever bullshit's out there, and you start getting FOMO. You start living in bubbles. A lot of YouTubers like Cadena, prime example. There was a huge, not bubble, vacuum. I think I was saying bubble, and I meant you're in this huge vacuum of everyone talking great about Cadena. And the worst part was they were doing it when it was at like pumping at all-time highs. And everyone started FOMOing into this bitch without, you lose common sense sometimes. So I'm working really hard this time around to not get FOMO arigato, Mr. Roboto, FOMO. I'm trying really hard not to get FOMO right now. And we're going to work on the next bull run, not getting FOMO. So I'm not getting FOMO on anything right now. The only thing I have FOMO on is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I want to buy. I want to back up the truck, but I'm not ready. I mean, I am ready and I'm not ready. We got time. I think we got time. I could be wrong. Here's situation be different. Like, are you wanting to back up the truck because you're desperate? You're trying to will the bottom in? Do you need that turnaround? Are you in a position where you need the market to start pumping? Because if you are, you're doing it wrong and you're going to set yourself up for eventual failure. I don't need the market to go up. I want the market to go up. I don't desperately want the market to. Desperately want and need are basically the same thing at this point. I would really freaking love the market to go on a tear, right? New all-time highs. New all-time highs in crypto and the stock market in 2023. I don't smoke cigars, but I'll be smoking cigars. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't going to happen, right? Realistically, it's not going to happen. Realistically, what's going to happen is we're going to have lower lows or a shitty 2023, possibly 2024, 2025 and beyond. It's possible. If you're young, all I can say is buy, not financial advice. Like, it may not be that crypto could fail. A lot of people tell you put a small percentage in your portfolio in crypto. I must be dropping packets. Anyway, you get the point. I'm not going to wax on about this. Let's do a recap. We're 45 minutes in. I do have a long day today. Daedalus wallet. We're just going to go ahead and close that. All right. Bitcoin still hovering around 16,800. It was pushing for 17,000. There's nothing happening in Bitcoin right now. Even this little scam pump doesn't mean shit. It's at a level that it's been at now for days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. It's been at this price. It's been up and it's been down. Right now it's up because the market's up. The market is the market fading yet? No, the Nasdaq's still up 300. E-mini S&P is up 56. It slowed down a little. We're not even, we're 1 hour and 45 minutes into this PPI news. The market could fade, right? We don't know. So just be patient. If you started backing up the truck, I don't hate it. Please, 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 please don't invest money. It's not disposable income. Don't invest money that if you lost it all, that it's gonna cause a problem. And don't invest money that if the market does go down another 50, 70%, you're gonna panic. If you can't invest money right now and continue to hold on to it if it gets much, much worse. Now, if you're invested in losers, like if you go out there and YOLO it into Harmony One, there may not be coming back from that, right? If you go out there and invest it in Bitcoin, there's a really good chance you're going to come back if Bitcoin goes down to 3,000. Like a high likelihood, this could be a scenario that plays out. You YOLO and you buy 2 Bitcoin for like $34,000. Bitcoin goes down to 3,000, you're down $28,000. That's going to suck. But if it's money that you can afford to lose, you basically considered it lost the second you invested in it. And not only are you not worried about it at 3,000, you buy more, you're probably going to come out ahead. Not financial advice. Now, if you do that with something like LCX, you do that with something like Clayton, you do that with something like Harmony One, Fedora, you might not. There's no guarantees on that shit, man. Those things might not make, but if you do it with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Atom, I'm being honest with you, which I always am. There's Tether FUD. Everyone's waiting on Tether to collapse. That won't be good for the good kids. If I'm being honest with you, which I always am, the only coins that I feel confident will be around, high confidence that they'll be around the next bull run, is Bitcoin, Ethereum, probably Binance. If Binance fails, I'm not a fan of Binance, but if Binance fails, that will be very bad for the market. XRP, that one, I don't know. There's rumors that the SEC settlement was supposed to be today. I don't understand this coin. We need to do a deep dive. We need to try to do a deep dive on XRP. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Cardano, Polygon, Polkadot. Like, the further down this list, though, my confidence level goes down. Like, I'm 100%, 90. I can't give you. I'm 99+% sure Bitcoin's going to be around. If Bitcoin's not around in the next 10, 20 years, crypto's dead. Plain and simple. The same with Ethereum. Crypto's probably dead if Ethereum fails, right? Or it's going to be really ugly. And then you got you just kind of, and there's not a whole lot. Like, the only Chainlink and Cosmos. After that, I don't know. Some of these been around a while, but those, and me, for the 37th time, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano is the only thing I'm investing in right now. And I wouldn't mind. Again, I feel safe-ish getting Matic, Polkadot, and Atom. Atom being the only one right now that I would want to buy out of those top three. Anyway, any last words? Nasdaq's still up 270. Bitcoin, I'm sure, is still at 16,008. 16,009, making another run for 17,000. Not really that exciting. Anything of note here? Nope. Every rose, I'm down on that. Gala, Catheon, Arweave, $9. We got that on our thing. LCX hanging around that 4.5 cents. Fraudora below 0.002. Clayton 17. Fraudora is down 6%. Fraudora is down 6% when the market's rallying big time. Yikes. What is going on with that rug pull? Harmony 1.014%, up 3%. Yikes. Harmony done. Stick a fork in it. Baby Pleb tweeted today. I haven't seen Baby Pleb in a while. He has not tweeted. He said, "My heart goes out to all those affected." I'd love to have Baby Pleb back in the house. I wonder if he's getting destroyed in crypto too. It's okay, brother. I am too. All right, everyone. I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there.